My baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make you with temperature days. If you leave me, you're good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I give banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Let's meet the starters for your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen, Suggs. At forward, 7'2", number 10, Bull. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At shooting guard, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Frank Wagner. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small, rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, They've got Franz Wagner. Cole is out there with Bancaro. Then there's Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, we're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now Suggs. Carter outside. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And the 76ers with possession. And here's Embiid. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Bancaro. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid in by Bancaro.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Bancaro, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Wagner after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And Anthony Milton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Ball kicks to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Unloads from 9. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Buries it from three-point range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the left side wing. Here is Carter. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Bull, the pass to Bancaro. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Here's Embiid, and the 76ers take on 2 more.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Harris from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that pull-up jumper by Harris shows his ability to create offense for himself, and that's what all great scorers can do.
Wagner against Milton. Wagner with it. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Three-pointer by Embiid. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight 2 guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Embiid drops them both. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Now, Milton, following the miss by Bol from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Suggs. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Milton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Now, Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Banchero's got 7 points in the game. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Milton. Nice defense from Wagner. And here is Suggs. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. Now, here's Suggs. Carter with a screen on Milton. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Suggs. No good with the triple. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Here's Harris. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Wagner. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Now, here's Tucker. And it's good for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Milton. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Magic trail by 15. Here's Suggs. Passes to Banchero. The pass to Wagner. Takes it off the glass.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
Here's Thybulle. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Thybulle.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. R.J. Hampton comes in for Jalen Suggs. The 76ers leading by 15. Harrell kicks to Milton. Over Bull. Milton, no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Okiki. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here are the Magic now. 76ers getting the bucket. Wagner with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint and stolen by Harris. And here comes the break. And that one's good. Thibault's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Now Hampton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 19. Harris inside the line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Bull. Ross comes in for Banchero. And it's Gary Harris in for Wagner. Philadelphia also making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for DeAnthony Melton. And here is Hampton. No points in the game yet for him. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Bamba wide open and he fires. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The 76ers leading by 21 from the baseline. Here's Harrell. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Hampton. We saw him with 10 points last game. Feeds to Bamba. Over Harrell. Kept alive. Passes it to Harris. Down low. Here's Hampton. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Philadelphia foul. First personal foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for Orlando, R.J. Hampton. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Hampton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Bamba's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Again, Philadelphia.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. You got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic ball.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Milton will help them further this go-round.
It's the 407.
Have a look at the stats for Shake Milton.
407.
Here is Ross. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right on the bucket.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Goes up the baseline. Hero on the follow.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, Orlando shooting 43% since taking the floor today. There's the pass to Okeke. He kicks it to Ross. Bamba inside. Harrell on him. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Ross.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now, here's Hampton. Picked him clean. Here's Korkmaz. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Hampton. Ross with it to the middle. And the basket by Hampton. Hampton's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Korkmaz. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hampton with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Thibault. No good with the wing jumper.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now Hampton. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Philadelphia leading by 23. Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. Wendell Carter is out there at goal. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
The Magic shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Wagner against Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
The first free throw is good. Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
From the wing, again, Philadelphia.
Assisted, Jake Milton.
Milton's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Milton. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Tucker. Orlando grabs the miss. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Philadelphia's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Fires the 3. A shot by Milton, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Back to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
That's good from Harris. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Suggs, and they're able to recover. The feed to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Wasted no time on that one. Harris has got 12 in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now, here's Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Harris against Milton. Pass to Suggs. Now Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And he makes that one. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
To the inside. Here's Harris. It's over Milton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the 76ers call time here.
Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt?
Banchero's checked in for Bull. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. D'Anthony Melton, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
The first one falls. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Both free throws good from Tucker. And so here's Orlando, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
14 foul.
Now, here's Suggs, defended by Milton. And it's Banchero missing. Philadelphia leading by 23. The shot. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Stolen by Tucker. Harris outside. Embiid dishes to Harris. Fires from the wing. A shot by Milton, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Trying to get open is Carter. Not that well. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Milton's shot is good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Harris against Wagner. Passes it to Banchero. He feeds it to Carter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Carter's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tucker.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now, here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Embiid from outside. Banchero grabs the board.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Suggs. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he scouts at Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And now, please welcome the 407.
Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Wagner. And Hampton subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Philadelphia also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for DeAnthony Melton. Here are the Magic now. And here is Hampton. He has 6. Okeke hits it from three-point range. Okeke's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's House. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
R.J. Hampton taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hampton. Ross is checked in for Orlando. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Kicks to Hampton. Bamba setting the pick for Hampton. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Hampton. Hampton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Philadelphia leading by 21. And that one's good for Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got 6 points. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ross with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Hampton misses. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now, here's Hampton. He's got 8. Okeke passes to Ross. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is long. The 76ers shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Bamba. 76ers getting the bucket. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Korkmaz, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Ross in the corner. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Out to the right wing. Here's House. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Orlando with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. And the rejection by Embiid.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Hampton. He's covered closely. The pass to Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Korkmaz, and it's good off the back rim and in. Korkmaz has got 6 here in this quarter. Well, Orlando shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Here's Hampton. He's got 8. Ross on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Milton and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Ross for 3, sinks the triple. Ross has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Hampton with the ball. He dishes it to Ross. Pass to Banchero. Over House. And it's Banchero missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Milton with it. Picked up by Banchero.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Banchero. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Ross.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Korkmaz. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Hear it for the Jabberwocky.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
I got my ink pad out for this guy. He gets the Shaq stamp of approval, playing bully ball on the boards. I love it.
Hey, that stationary set, do you carry it around all day, just handing out approvals?
Ernie, I bought you one of these 2 years ago.
Haven't used it yet. I mean, I'm about to use it for the first time. And we've got a moment here to look around the league at some other games in progress. The Portland Trail Blazers currently trailing the Nets out in Brooklyn. And it's a close one there in the second quarter right now.
This game could really go either way. And I don't have a prediction, honey.
Well, that's great. That's what we pay you for. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Wagner. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
A shot by Milton, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
The shot's good. Melton's got 8 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now, here's Banchero. 14 points for him. Bowles setting the pick for Banchero. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. A nice shot by Tucker. Now Suggs. He has 6. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. George Niang is checked in for Philadelphia. And Orlando has possession. And here is Suggs. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Here's Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Magic, Bull. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Thibault's checked in. So he gets them both. The 76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And that one misses. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Suggs passes to Harris. Now here is Carter. And it's blocked. Harris outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harris has got 18 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Tucker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The pass to Suggs. Shoots over Tucker. Another miss by Orlando.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Driving to the basket.
The dribble drive once one of Tucker's weaknesses. Now he's refined it and added it to his arsenal.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Suggs kicks to Harris. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Thybulle. It's good.
Matisse Thybulle. The assist. The Anthony Melton.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Suggs. And there it is for him. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 8. Carter with a screen on Milton. Down low. Second chance effort. In deep, Carter drops it in.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Suggs. How last month turned out for him, getting around 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Here's Suggs after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Bowl dishes to Suggs. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And they're also ranked 3rd in terms of points off turnovers. Great anticipation, quick hands, and really no hesitation getting up the floor.
And holding opponents to the fewest points per game has to be the stat they're most proud of. You know, that's a great reward for all the hard work they put in on defense. The Magic making a switch here. Hampton's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Harris, good. Harris has got 14.
Harris, a decent ball handler, continues to work at improving that part of his game.
Thybulle for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Wagner against Harris. Wagner on the wing. He's got 8, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Tobias Harris.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in, night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout Sixers. 3 T-shirts are headed your way. Stand and let us know if you want one. Here they come, fans. Your 407 NB.
Okiki's checked in for Carter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And he knocks down the first one. Milton hits them both. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now, here's Hampton. He's got 8. Here's Bull. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Okiki. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Thibault can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. They get a hand on it. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Thibault with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harrell's got 8 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Thibault for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Okeke. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Harris. Can't get it to fall. 76ers shooting in the 3rd quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Thibault. Second chance shot. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. 10 points for him.
Harrell simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and then finishing the play for his team.
Now, here's Hampton. 8 points for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Hampton with the ball. There's Okeke. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Bull. And it's Ross in for Gary Harris. Both free throws good from Wagner. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Thibault can't get it to go.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Pass to Ross. Over Thibault. Another miss by Orlando.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now, here's Hampton. He's got 8. Passes it to Ross. The 3. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's House. From 16 feet away, Kansas. House has got 8 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Philadelphia.
2 minutes.
They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Thibault. They grab their own miss. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Now Hampton. Now the pass to Ross. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's House. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Orlando's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And here is Hampton. To to the middle. A nice shot by Okiki. He's got 11.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wagner kicks to Bamba, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Rebounded by Hampton. The Magic shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Okiki. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Furkan Korkmaz at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Magic with the ball. Now, here's Suggs. 8 points for him. On the wing, Milton. Over Ross. Here's House. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. 1 second left. The shot comes out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Terrence Ross is out there with Harris. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And Houston in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ross with it. Harris, right side. Magic moving the ball around. No good from Ross. The 76ers shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Niang, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Schofield, and he jams it with authority.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Champagnie. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here is Ross. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Schofield gets the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Now Ross to the paint. Here's Bamba. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. And the dunk by Bamba. The 76ers have gone 1-of-4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Reed. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why
not? And here is Ross. Pass to Harris. Inside. Dishes to Bamba. Harris outside. Stolen away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Captain's checked in for Ross.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, R.J. Hampton.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Springer can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hampton. Lets the 3 fly. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Houston. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Champagnie. Another miss by Philadelphia. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Hampton. Passes it to Harris. Bamba sends a screen. Up and in on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
From deep. Springer can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They get it again. Harris. No good with the layup. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hampton with the ball. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Down low, here's Bamba. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Reed. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
To the inside, Hampton, and the dunk by Hampton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here is Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Whenever Gary Harris gets this hot, he's impossible to put out, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Shoots the 3. Springer can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
your 407 dance team.
He's checked in for the Magic. On defense, Orlando. Here's Niang. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks it to Hampton. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Now, here's Hampton. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. Puts one up from 19. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Champagny. Shoots over Bamba. The shot by Champagny, no good.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Harris inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points for Gary Harris.
He's a capable scorer from just about anywhere. He's smart and looking for the high percentage shot.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Houston. And yes, it's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Weibel. And that one hits back iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got 21 in the game.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Niang, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Hampton. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To end the cold streak, and Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Houston. Hampton in the corner. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hampton. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Both shots good from a strike. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Hampton. Another shot. And finally they hit one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Milton's shot is good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Out to Harris, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The 76ers leading by 23. Going inside, and the shot goes in. Milton's got 21 in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Magic shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Shoots from the baseline. And Gold pulls it down. And for the Magic, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now, here's Banchero, guarded by Harris. The Magic again can't hit. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Good work there as it goes.
Assisted by Jake Milton.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, Hampton. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Milton's shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Banchero. Then for the 76ers, George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Now here's Embiid. After the miss from R.J. Hampton.
Just a solid contributor. Korkmaz gives you size at the guard position, and he can shoot it.
He really can. I love the way he strokes it. Korkmaz, a very, very capable scorer. And he can get his points within the flow of the offense. And the other thing I like, he can make tough shots, too.
First free throw is good.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Hampton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here is Hampton. To the right side. The 3. He can't get it to go. Now here's Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Orlando coming on the floor for your Magic, Terrence Ross.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Hampton kicks the ball. And Anthony Milton picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Korkmaz. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Terrence Ross. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ross. Milton with the ball. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.